Hey, it's Chris and Lisa from Been There, Got Out. We want to thank you so much for all the messages you've been sending us these past couple of weeks from all over the world. The United States, South Africa, the UK. We're so honored that you're reaching out to us, and especially that you're putting your trust in us. What's become apparent above and beyond anything else is that what you really need is some help right now. So we're working on what we're calling a lifeboat course. Something to, in just a few weeks, cover the most pressing, urgent topics, which can help you the most, the quickest.
We reviewed the hundreds of survey responses we've gotten in recent weeks and chose 7 recurring themes. We asked you to pick your top 3 in last week's newsletter, with the idea that those would be the first things we'd cover in the lifeboat course. Chris, what were those original 7?
Well, the first was surviving the coronavirus lockdown while living with a toxic partner.
It's bad enough being in a toxic relationship under normal circumstances, but being locked under the same roof is nightmarish. In many parts of the world, domestic violence statistics are way up, over 70%, and that's just the reported ones.
Then, obstacles to leaving. This is actually a surprisingly long list. Everything from financial concerns to religious issues to staying for the kids to your partner's manipulation and a bunch of other things. This is a really big topic.
Next is why it's not your fault. I don't think I've ever heard from someone who wasn't blaming or at least questioning themselves and what they could be doing better.
Getting your confidence back or your strength back is something we hear all the time, and people can stay stuck for years until this happens.
Another huge one is how to stop repeating the cycle.
So do you mean going from one toxic relationship to another, or leaving and coming back and leaving and coming back with the same partner?
Actually, both. And that relates directly to the next theme, which is how to establish and enforce boundaries, another biggie. And the last was how to recognize common manipulative tactics.
So we asked people to pick 3, but many picked 5, and a few said they needed help with all 7.
The responses were really close, but the top 3 were, drumroll, how to get your confidence back, recognizing common manipulative tactics, and how to stop repeating the cycle. So those are the ones that we'll cover first in the lifeboat course. But the fact that these results were so close tells us there's a screaming need to cover the others as well.
Yeah. And we also got a bit of a surprise in that a lot of people wrote in that they are parents of adult children in toxic relationships.
Yeah, this has come up before, and this can be one of the most painful experiences a parent can have, to see your child in a situation like this and feel so completely helpless to do anything about it. It is, as one parent said, a nightmare.
Yeah. My mother, who I'm very close to, was devastated witnessing what was going on in my marriage and really couldn't say anything to me about it.
Yeah, it's really, really tricky. So if that's your situation, just know that we'll be working on something specific for you soon.
That will be in the next in line after the lifeboat course. Lisa wants to do everything all at once. If this or another issue is front and center for you, just reply to this email and let us know what's going on. We read every response personally.